PNR Network shows depend on our listeners. It's you that makes us who we are. Help us bring you all the best we can. Become a Patreon patron. Donations start at just $2 a month, and the more patrons we can get, the more we'll be able to offer. You can get great perks, plus exclusive blogs and podcasts available only for being a patron as well. It's absolutely fantastic. So please, become a Patreon patron today. We need you. Patreon.com/PNR Networks.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
We've got the lowdown on the new films opening across the U.S. in multiplexes and art houses for your viewing pleasure on Friday, May 11th, 2018. From Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com, this is 3-Minute Weekend. I'm T.C. Kirkham. Before we get started, I want to thank our listeners and readers for their understanding over the past 10 days or so as I dealt with the illness and passing of my mother. Your patience and understanding is much appreciated. PNR Networks will be getting back to normal over the next few days, hopefully, so keep tuned in for plenty more to come. 2 films open wide this weekend. Thriller Breaking In, starring Gabrielle Union, Billy Burke, Richard Cabral, Ajonia Alexis, Levi Meaden, and Seth Carr, rated PG-13. And the comedy Life of the Party, starring Melissa McCarthy, Jillian Jacobs, Debbie Ryan, Adra Arjuna, Julie Bowen, Stephen Root, Luke Benward, Maya Rudolph, and Jackie Weaver, rated PG-13. Opening in limited release this weekend, hotel documentary Always at the Carlisle, rated PG-13. Comedy Another Kind of Wedding, starring Kevin Zegers, Jessica Paré, Kathleen Turner, Jessica Parker Kennedy, and Wallace Shawn, not rated. Romantic drama Anything, starring John Carroll Lynch, Matt Bomer, Maura Tierney, Margot Bingham, and Michael Boatman, rated R. Thriller The Assassin's Code, starring Justin Chatwin, Peter Stormare, Mark Thompson, and Robin Thomas, not rated. Critically acclaimed festival favorite, the UK drama Beast, starring Jessie Buckley, Johnny Flynn, and Geraldine James, rated R. Documentary Boom for Real, the late teenage years of Jean-Michel Basquiat, not rated. Romantic dramedy Born Guilty, starring Jay DeVore, David Cousins, and Rosanna Arquette, not rated. Korean arm wrestling drama Champion, not rated. Family romantic comedy Class Rank, starring Skylar Gisondo, Olivia Holt, Kristen Chenoweth, and Bruce Dern, not rated. Thriller Dark Crimes, starring Jim Carrey and Charlotte Gainsbourg, rated R. Korean romantic drama The Day After, not rated. UK drama The Escape, starring Gemma Arterton, Dominic Cooper, Frances Barber, and Martha Keller, not rated. Documentary Film Worker, not rated. Mystery thriller Good Land, starring Matt Weiss and Cinnamon Schultz, not rated. Sci-fi thriller Higher Power, rated R. Documentary I Had Nowhere to Go, not rated. Punjabi comedy Kande, starring Preet Bhatt and Kamal Virk, not rated. Documentary The Last Horseman of New York, not rated. Japanese anime adventure comedy Lou Over the Wall, rated PG. Comedy drama Measure of a Man, starring Judy Greer, Donald Sutherland, Danielle Rose Russell, Leanna Librato, Luke Benward, and Luke Wilson, rated PG-13. Documentary Mountain, narrated by Willem Dafoe, not rated. Documentary 1 October, not rated. Hindi action thriller Rosie, starring Alia Bhatt, not rated. Critically adored French action thriller Revenge, starring Matilda Lutz and Kevin Janssens, rated R. Drama The Seagull, starring Elizabeth Moss, Saoirse Ronan, Annette Bening, Corey Stoll, Glenn Fleshler, and Brian Dennehy, rated PG-13. Drama Solar's Point, starring McCall Lombardi, Jim Belushi, Tom Gyrie, and Zazie Beetz, rated R. Thriller Terminal, starring Margot Robbie, Mike Myers, Simon Pegg, Max Irons, Dexter Fletcher, and Matthew Lewis. Rated R. Animated action-adventure Troy, The Resurrection of Aeneas. Not rated. And the hard-hitting documentary What Haunts Us. Not rated. Keep in mind that most indies spread slowly across the country. Although these films are officially opening this weekend, there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each of these films and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. For the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime each week, check out Tuesday Digidex, your complete guide to all the new home video releases, every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, available on this same feed through most podcast services, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many others, or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and we hope a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite podcast service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy 3 Minute Weekend each weekend, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment, bring you more news, features, and coverage, and make our current and upcoming shows and websites get bigger and better for you. You support a show you like, and we give you some cool perks in return. And you're not supporting just TMW, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters this weekend, courtesy of your new release news leader, 3 Minute Weekend. Join me every Friday morning for all the latest theatrical releases in the U.S., and don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how to do that at the eCinemaOne website. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
In a world where podcasts already seem to address every imaginable subject, one man broke new ground with a seemingly random obsession about exploding helicopters in movies. He was a podcaster on the edge, a maverick broadcaster who played by his own rules. Now, he has a last chance to talk about the strange way helicopters explode in film. Exploding Helicopter, available on iTunes and Podomatic now. Think you know about chopper fireballs? Think again.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR